Wow, Kenz, I just listened to Anatomy, and I have to tell you, it feels like a gut punch to the soul.
Oh, thank you.
It's just anatomy, you're only half of me, and still you don't know me at all.
In your words, how do you describe it?
I just wanted to make a song that people could relate to. This is not something that is taken lighthearted. I feel like so many people experience, not having a father figure or even growing up without a mom or, so I was super excited to make this song. But I think I feel like it's kind of gut-wrenching, but the song overall is just so beautiful. So yeah, I feel like you could kind of take it in your own way.
Why do you think now was the time that you were like, I'm ready to get this all off my chest?
It's honestly kind of funny, but I started, when I turned 18, I started doing therapy, and that's not the funny part.
Good.
That's not the funny part.
I was gonna say, good for you.
Thank you.
That's
Everyone
important.
needs therapy.
Yes.
And I never thought that I, had these problems with me and my dad, and so I started talking to her about that, and I started opening up, and she said, you should write a letter to your dad. And I felt really weird about doing that, so I wrote this song just so I could send it to her and be like, here's my letter to my dad. And then I ended up loving it so much more than I thought I would.
Was there a part of you that was like, this is so personal, I'm not sure I want to release this into the universe? Like, what compelled you to say, I do want to share this with my fans?
You know what, for the first few months that I had the demo just sitting, I was like, I don't know if I'm confident enough to share this because obviously my whole family is gonna hear it, and
So a little back and forth feelings-wise?
Yeah, of course, and I think now I'm at the point where I feel like it can help a lot of people. It's a normal thing to go through, and I want people to be able to relate to me as much as a person, as much as I am an artist, so.
You've been my missing piece, so why aren't you missing me? Guess I'm in less than I thought.
Let's talk reactions. Does your dad know that this song is coming out?
I don't think so. I mean, I've been kind of posting things on social media, but I don't think has social media.
Okay, and you're not in contact, you have not told him?
We're kind of, we have a tricky relationship where it's kind of like we talk for a while and then we don't. It's kind of just that divorced parents kind of thing. And I'm honestly okay with it. And I kind of want him to hear it because it's how I feel, genuinely. And, I would never hate on him. Life happens and that's just how it goes. And, I hope he hears it and, something good comes out of it. My goal is just to repair my younger self, I think. That's kind of the goal.
Good for you.
And I think even having my sister be like a big support system in this song, I mean, when I played it for her, she bawled her eyes out and could not speak. So
no words.
No words. And it's her favorite song, and she actually choreographed the music video for me. Yeah. So it's kind of our song that we share together, which is really awesome because it's our experience. So
the wonderful idea to include Maddie, which I'm sure this is also very deeply personal for her, to have her choreograph the music video. What was the experience like collaborating with your sister on something so close to home?
Amazing, honestly. I feel like it kind of gave me that support system and it made me feel okay to, release this type of thing and also be vulnerable. And yeah, I don't know if I would release it if I didn't do it with her, basically. So,
really?
Yeah.
You felt like her support was necessary to get this baby into the universe.
Absolutely, and all of my friends and my whole family, my mom and my stepdad, they're just all such an amazing support system, and yeah, I'm really excited.
Oh, you bring up Queen Melissa.
Oh, she's everything.
She really is. I was with you on your last music video set. She had the Ken's merch on, head to toe, like a true queen.
Kenzie, I'm just so proud of you. I love you so much. Mwah.
What was your mom's reaction to hearing her baby girl's heart, just kind of on her sleeve in this song?
She cried. She's a very emotional person, but of course she cried to this song, and she just said that she loved me and that she's here for me. But she was like, it's the most beautiful song that I've heard you do. So that was really awesome to hear.
I want to lyrically break down this song. Verse 2 particularly, I really love.
I hate when people say that our noses are the same, so I went and got a change like 3/4 of LA.
Tell me about writing that.
Yeah, I mean, the whole writing process of the song was very hard to do, but it was awesome that I got to write it with these 3 amazing people that I've been making all of my music with. Honestly felt like a therapy session.
Did it? Were there tears?
Oh, lots. Even from them as well.
Really?
We were kind of all, it was like a communal cry session. And it honestly made me feel like not alone. It was really awesome. But that lyric in particular, I definitely had this struggle growing up where I felt like I looked like him and so I just felt like I needed a change.
Yeah. How do you feel about that today?
Great. I feel like myself.
Yeah, your truest, authentic self. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Another lyric I loved was,
I've dated people 'cause of how you treated mom. Now I'm with somebody good, but I'm still feeling numb.
it's a really sweet nod. Of course, people who love following you know you and Tacoda. Total
you.
goals. What did he make of this song and that cute little shout out?
Oh, I think he loved it. I think he definitely has seen me kind of grow into myself over the years because we have been together for 3 years. And
Wow.
in the beginning of us being together, I had major trust issues just because I had this expectation that, you know, love doesn't work out because of, you know, parents getting divorced. And I'm sure a lot of people also understand that.
The walls were up.
Of course. And I think now all of my walls are down and I feel just like so happy and honestly, it's kind of like a best friend situation. Like we're best friends, but we're also together. So
Yeah, just easy.
it's the way, it's the way it should be.
Do you have a favorite lyric in this song?
You know, I think the chorus hits me the hardest.
It's just anatomy. Hate that you're half of me.
If you could share a message with your dad today, what would you want him to know?
I honestly would just, I've thought about sending him this song because everything that's in the song is exactly how I feel.
Okay.
And
So are you going to when it drops?
I'm sure I will. I'm sure he will hear it. But, you know, I still have so much love. I mean, that's my dad.
Of course.
I can never hold grudges with people. I still love him deeply and he is a part of me.
It's complicated, as they say.
It's complicated. It is complicated. But yeah, I just think I would just want him to listen to the song, and that's it.
All right, listen to the song, Dad. Listen.
Listen.
It's important. You and I go back a little bit.
We do.
We do.
I love you.
I love you too. I really am so proud of you and watching your growth and evolution as an artist.
Thank you.
I was with you on set in 2019 on the music video for Motives. And I have to tell you, I loved you back then, but you really feel like you have evolved and grown into a very different artist and person today. So tell me, who is Kenzie 2023?
Kenzie right now. I feel like I'm still growing up and I'm still figuring that out, but you know, I feel like now and back then I was so different. I think back then I didn't really know myself and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my career and my music career and
That's okay. You were figuring it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I kind of was kind of jumping on the trend of like what everyone else was doing and I think now I'm making my own trends and I feel like I'm just listening to my heart and I'm also just being very gentle with myself and I just love life.
At the time, you were like very focused on the choreo.
Yes.
And I remember you told me you were wearing olive oil on your body to get the abs popping. Today, how do you describe who you are as an artist?
I think I'm more carefree. I think I'm more authentic with myself and I think I share every part of my life with everyone, which is sometimes a little scary, but I'm honestly just so happy and I feel like I've just grown into myself so much more and I have so much fun with it.
With your songwriting, you know, you have not shied away from getting personal. Is there anything off limits?
I think name dropping. I think name dropping is...
With former flames?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, never... Yeah, we don't like to talk about
We're not
them.
kissing and telling here.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, that's a good, healthy boundary.
Yeah.
I think on the flip side of that, it's so wonderful to see you so happy in your relationship. And I know the last time we spoke to you, I think it was October of 2022, you said that
Yeah, it's so nice to like finally be in a amazing relationship and get to write great love songs with it. There's gonna be lots of love songs. I mean, I can't even help but not.
Yeah, it's your life.
Yes, of course. But I will say I don't have a release date, but I'm sure it'll be in the beginning of next year, which is a long way away. But we have a lot of singles dropping. I'm like, I need to write the perfect song for him because I can't let him listen to it unless it's perfect.
L is for the way you look at me.
How are things going between the two of you?
Amazing, amazing. You know, I feel like a lot of couples start living together when they're around our age, and we haven't done that, which has made us like really
interesting.
Awesome.
Why? Why did you make that choice?
I'm too young to live with a boy, I think. It's like, next thing is marriage, you know? And that's a long way away, so.
Okay, so that's, you're 19.
Yes, I'm 19.
Okay, so you're very much in the Kenzie era.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yes.
it's amazing to have a wonderful partner, but for now, marriage is not a focus.
Oh, no. Hanging with friends, you know, hanging with my family.
That's my girl.
Traveling, making music, like, that's what I want to do. And he's obviously along for the ride, so.
Of course. Okay, you say along for the ride.
Yes.
I hope that's a gentle nod to a tour.
Hopefully.
Literally along for the ride. What can you tell us about plans to tour?
I would love to tour. I've been wanting to go on my own tour for so long because I haven't done that yet, just by myself. Right. And so I think that will definitely happen next year after my album drops.